Khyati, the video also will allow me to make sure that you both or we all can talk to each other. So all those of you who are on Facebook, okay, Dhruvi, Ashmita, Rita, Hetal, Shweta, everyone, आप लोगों को अगर फियोना से मिलना है, somebody who has lost weight with us more than twice, okay, Fiona ki journey is something. Hi Namita. So you can watch this video on balancenutrition.in. Instagram पे जाओ, BALANCENUTRITION.in लिखो and you can follow it there. Fiona, I am live on balancenutrition.in Instagram. I will be inviting you shortly. Let me introduce everyone to Fiona. Fiona is I would say a survivor. Okay, 5 years back when Fiona came to us, that time she was staying in Kuwait, है ना. और जब वो कुवैत थी ना, तब she thought she'll lose little weight, and when she lost little weight, Fiona, can you send me a request? Yes, Fiona, I will call you in less than 5 minutes. ठीक है. Fiona had contacted us that time. Balanced Nutrition was a tiny little company. That tiny little company was making sure that we are in touch with all our clients. Fiona wanted to lose weight and also battle PCOS. At that particular time, I also had battled PCOS myself. PCOS की वजह से मेरा weight तो 90 kgs हो ही गया था. I had problems in conception and everyone knows my story where Trisha जो थी ना, Trisha came after a lot of diet and nutrition. So today is a story of someone who survived one pregnancy, someone who survived another pregnancy, someone who was PCOS, lost weight twice, and during her second pregnancy when she came to Balanced Nutrition again, उसको Gestational Diabetes हो रखा था, right? Facebook पे social media team, please put the Instagram link even on Ask Us. Anybody who wants to join us can join us. And here I am inviting Fiona now. Fiona, can we have you on the camera please on Instagram? We are waiting to ask you questions. Yes, Fiona sent me a request on Instagram. I am going live with Fiona. Facebook audiences जो है वो Fiona का पूरा audio सुन सकेगी. I have enabled your audio and here we have Fiona. Okay, Fiona, hi, can you hear us?
Yes, hi everybody.
Can you hear us, Fiona?
Yes, I can. How are you, Khyati?
Very good. जैसे मैंने कहा, this is the first time we are seeing each other. This is the first time we are talking to each other. है ना, Fiona?
Yeah, after almost 5 years, we are talking to each other.
5 years, I know, and after 5 years of going through ups and downs in our own lives personally, है ना?
Yeah, lots and lots of things that happened during these 5 years, and you guys have stood by me always. I still remember when things didn't go right 3 years ago, and you told me, "अरे यार, तब contact क्यों नहीं किया? मैं थी यहाँ पे, करना चाहिए था." And I was like, next time, the minute I know I'm positive, I'm going to call you, Khyati. Just be ready.
Yes. So Fiona, let's start from the beginning. Why did you want to lose weight? And Kuwait में बैठे-बैठे, how did you find us? हम तो तब छोटे-छोटे थे. We were like tiny.
Yeah. So what happened was, I was married for like 4 years or so, and suddenly it struck me, "अरे यार चलो बच्चे करते." It was like high time, यार चलो बच्चे करते हैं, अभी क्या करना है, शादी भी हो गया, सब हो गया. Then I realized, I need to lose weight, otherwise I'm going to conceive and I'm going to gain more 20 kgs and it's going to be horrible. And I was very lazy. I don't like to gym, and I just don't, and I'm not into fancy diets. I hate salads. I hate those apple cider vinegars on top. I just don't like all that, and my work schedule was very different. I used to work from 2 in the afternoon till 2 in the night, and then it was just not right time, and I couldn't do anything properly other than eating junk, and I couldn't stay away from sweets. And yeah, and you told me, when you crave sweets, think you're fat. And just like that, I was talking to one of my friend called Devina. She is in Kuwait with me. And फिर उसने बताया अरे यार there's something called balanced nutrition. छोटे मोटे लोग. I mean, like you can just contact them, and I feel it'll work out because the owner also had PCOS. And I think it might work. I was like, "Arey, chalo, try karte hain, let's try." And I sent you a message. I sent you an email. Ki Khyati, I have zero hopes of losing weight. I don't think I can do this without anybody's help, and I cannot gym. I cannot eat fancy diets, no salads and stuff. And you told me, don't worry, I'll handle it. And I lost good 12 to 15 kgs just like that in 3 months.
Yes, and then you became the star, right? Suddenly, like,
Yes. So what happened was, while this diet was going on, I thought like, let's do this even in the office. Let's motivate everybody in the office to lose weight. So then we started this biggest loser competition in the office, I remember. And then this was 5 years ago, okay? And then everybody worked hard. Our CEO, our managers, VPs, everybody worked hard. And I was the winner. I got first place, and then I promoted B and there also.
yes, yes, great, great.
Yeah, it was that
Yes,
was good.
yes,
Then that's when my diet stuff
yes,
started actually.
yes. So when did you conceive, and was it a natural conception?
Yes. So when I went to meet my doctor, Dr. Kinney in Bangalore from Cloud9, he looked at me and he was like, "No, Fiona, you need to lose weight. You
What
cannot
was,
conceive."
what did
I
you
was
start? 80?
82, 82, 83 I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me. He's like, I was very thin. Yeah. Back then I was in my 40s or something. Okay. And then he just looked at me and he's like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? And he's like, "Nahi, Fiona, you need to conceive. Just lose 5% or at least 4% of your weight. Come back to me. You will conceive naturally. Don't worry." And I told him, "Doctor, PCOS hai. I mean, what do I do? Do I have to do any treatment?" He said, "Nahi. Go to a dietitian, lose weight, come back." And I contacted you. I did the right thing. I lost weight, like very good amount of weight. I lost around 12 to 15 kgs. But I was pregnant.
यार Fiona, you hated salads. We dietitians love writing salads. तो तुमने खाया क्या? And I remember you being so lazy. You being such a troublesome client. I think half the recipes at Balanced Nutrition 500-600 are because of you.
I remember Nishita, I suppose my dietitian was back then.
Yes.
And she sent me salad. I'm like, nahi, I cannot do this. I don't want lettuce. I don't want this toppings.
Or
And
thanks to you, there are 10 types of hummus. There are 20 types of chicken. There are 10 types of dabba meals and one dish meal. And,
even now, I keep messaging Kajal ki I don't like fruits. Kajal nahi chahiye mere ko. मेरे से नहीं होता है. I eat too much.
yeah.
Like, Fiona, अब क्या करूं मैं तेरा?
But
But yeah, when I said no to salads, man, you all came up with some interesting ideas for me to eat veggies. You came up with mixed veggie soups. And I remember I never used to eat quinoa, and I started eating quinoa, which was something new for me. And that infused water, oh my God, that was lifesaver. I used to like fill a gallon of water and I used to drink throughout the day. I used to keep it right next to me. I used to start my day with that. So I love that water. And apple cider vinegar, wow. So there are some things which I've always kept with me and I always follow, like my wake up routine, like have cinnamon water or lemon with water. I mean, I didn't follow that back then, and with y'all I started that, and salads are still no. but I still, but I still work out stuff like that.
yes. Now, we had you conceiving, the first time on, and I remember being there with you. I remember. So, do you want to talk about it, or shall we move to Sky?
Yes, I don't mind.
Because there
So
are a lot of Fiona who would love to listen to this. It's heartbreaking, but it's happening with everyone, or it would, it would
it
help.
happens Yeah, it happens to most of them, and but nobody wants to talk about it. So when I conceived the first child, I did have GD back then, but I wasn't exactly sure how to go about it. I
Yes,
did take metformin and stuff like that, a gestational
right.
yes.
So
uh,
gestational diabetes, viewers, helps or it happens to a lot of women, especially with hormonal problems, jahan there is a diabetes set in the second and the third trimester. So there is a bacha in you, you have PCOS, and now you're battling one more health concern, and that is diabetes. So that is
yes.
what I was battling back then.
So when I met doctor, he said that you just meet a dietitian in our hospital and she'll guide you what to eat, what not to eat. And I kept following that, but then I was not sure कि I have to eat 2 chapatis या 2.5. अभी भूख लग रही है यार. I mean, I'm pregnant, I cannot avoid. So I would end up eating one extra chapati, or something else for my snack, which was my craving. And things didn't go right, things didn't go well at all. And during my ninth month, I lost her. She was a baby girl and I lost her. So but yeah, I didn't lose hope. I was like, it's okay, I mean, happen, let's get back in track. I contacted you within 40 days after my delivery, got back to my diet. I had gained around 12 kgs with my first pregnancy. I remember contacting you. You said, no worries, Fiona, let's get back to diet, let's get back to shape and try again. And I lost all that 12 kgs in 2 months with exercise and proper eating lifestyle. And I conceived in less than 6 months' time. And I have a toddler, 2-year-old right now.
Yes, we call him Sky and we keep watching.
Yeah.
But Fiona's second pregnancy में क्या हुआ? Again, you got gestational, and that is when I think you contacted again. You contacted me
Yes.
and
Yes. So what happened? I had told you, Khyati, ki as soon as I conceive my second child, Khyati, I'm going to contact you and let's start away. So I waited for my first trimester to get over, but unfortunately, with my third month itself, I had gestational diabetes this time. So luckily, the doctor was careful. I had contacted other doctors by then. I was not going to the same doctor back. So we got our gestational diabetes checked early at my third trimester, in my third month itself, and it was positive. I mean, I had gestational diabetes. So I contacted you guys, started with our diet. You sent me breakfast, you sent me mid snacks, you sent me lunch, you sent me 2 types of snacks for the evenings, and then my dinner, and then in case I am hungry in the night, what to eat. So that was such useful thing. I remember contacting Kajal. Oh my god, she was a lifesaver. I told her, Kajal, I cannot eat 2 chapatis, I'm very hungry, please do something, give me rice, give me something which fills me up. Because if I would eat 3 chapatis, my sugar would spike up. I couldn't control that. And Kajal was like, don't worry, Fiona, we will handle it. And I remember in my second trimester or something, kuch bhi khaun upar, I mean, like, it was just spike up. And you guys started, you told me, like, give me 1 day's time, we'll come up with something exciting, something better for you. And you did come up. And I remember Jowar roti was giving me spike in my diet, which was not
yes,
giving others. And you
yes,
still gave me some other millet, I think foxtail millet or something, and that
yes.
helped. And I used to call you, I used to message Kajal ki mere ko bhook lag rahi hai, it's 3 in the morning, I'm hungry, I have bloating. And she used to reply, yeah, she used to reply so sweetly saying that,
Oh,
Fiona, don't worry.
office
And
में ना there are these meetings, and by then we had become an organization where I had departments and clients to look at. But what happened was, Kajal had full permission to break into any meeting, even if there was a client. And we were so worried because at that time we were only handling about 8 to 10 cases of gestational diabetes, which right now is in hundreds. And the total number of diabetics we handle, I know you know that it's in thousands now.
yes,
We have also learned and come up a lot. But yes, तब वो हो रहा था कि I had to get into a very different protocol. एक gestational diabetes मजाक नहीं है, is what I'm trying to tell everyone. सबको लगता है नहीं, दवाई खा लिया, diet ऊपर नीचे कर लिया, it becomes okay, but no. We did have Fiona, who I think later on became very serious. उसके reports आते थे, and those reports were like my Oxford University report. ऐसे entrance का, they used to stress me so much that at 11 in the night also jab bhejti thi, I used to be like, oh my god, you know, and then we were so happy when they were getting back to normal.
Yes. So I remember in my second trimester when my diet had already started, that's when my body was getting normalized, you know, for all the food I was eating. That's when it was going ups and downs. But then by the time it was 6 months, I was back to normal. I remember having my diabetic test then, and my doctor was like, let's do it again. There's something wrong. I,
Yeah.
I remember.
So
Yes,
you
I called you. I called you, Khyati. I mean, like, my results are coming back normal. I mean, like, this is not happening. I remember. And then the doctor said this doesn't, it only happens when you're following strict diet. And I'm very happy ki you have taken it seriously and you know how serious gestational diabetics is. And and Khyati, I would like to tell everybody ki if your dietitian in the hospital says ki you eat 2 chapatis, you eat 1 beetroot, you eat this, you eat that, you'll get better. Nahi, it doesn't. What works for me might not work for you, because jowar roti, 1 jowar roti was working for everybody, but it is not working for me. Or 2 chapatis would be okay for me, but the third one was giving me hike in my sugars. So I would request everybody, if you know you have gestational diabetes, you need a dietitian, you need a proper monitoring, you need to see what you're eating every step, because there's a child inside you, and any fluctuation in your sugar levels will affect the child's growth. So it's very important,
yes.
because I have gone through that in my first one, so I was very, very, very careful with my second.
Yes, that is what it is. लोगों को लगता है कि Google कर लो, weight loss diet है, thyroid diet है, diabetes है, pregnancy है. That's not how it works. It has to be a personalized but a very qualified nutritionist that takes care of things. Generalized advice is something that you must stay away from all the time. अब यार delivery के बाद बता what happened. Were you able to breastfeed?
Yeah, so what happened? Delivery.
Because this is weight loss number 2.
No, forget that. I remember during my delivery, the doctor was still stitching me up. And doctor is like, so guys, so she's just informing everybody around in the operation theater, ki, guys, this lady who is here was gestational diabetic patient, and now she's not. She's 0. She doesn't have diabetics. And Fiona, जो भी आपकी nutritionist है, उनका details मेरे को भेजो, मुझे चाहिए, to my patients who are suffering. And I was like, doctor, you stitch me up. We'll talk later. And I remember
Gestational diabetes cases for you. Something is touchwood still going right. Our qualifications are helping. Detailed study is helping. And yes, I'm sure it will keep helping everyone even in the future. है ना?
Yes, it's very important. We cannot take it lightly at all.
And how are you now? Like, अच्छा चलो पहले tell me about post-pregnancy weight loss. And yes, everyone who has questions for Fiona, please feel free to answer in the comment section. We will answer it for you. But उसके पहले मुझे बताओ what happened? ये जो अपना Sky निकल गया stitch up होके घर में क्या वजन था फिर? What did you
Okay,
weigh?
so when I delivered Sky, I had gained only 3 kgs the whole pregnancy, whole 9 months. And I was messaging Kajal and Khyati ki I have not gained weight.
Stop you here. मुझे ये बता, you were eating healthy, okay? You were not starving, and you had a gain only of 3 kg. Your doctor kept telling us it is okay, because I remember getting worried about it. मुझे डर लग रहा था कि how is the baby? So I used to keep asking you, how are your ultrasounds? How is the baby? मुझे ये बता कि घर में क्या reaction था with such less, what do you say, weight gain? Didn't everyone at home worry? I think I've lost Fiona. Fiona, did you hear me? Were you able to hear me, Fiona?
No, I lost you.
So I said, yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now,
Yes.
Fiona? So I am asking you, okay, 3 kg ka jo weight gain tha, it is too less. I remember asking you for, your baby sonography reports also, कि सब ठीक है कि नहीं, right? So घर में ये 3 kg weight loss का कुछ, wasn't there like a scene created that it's only 3 kg weight gain?
Yes. So my mom completely trusted you guys. Okay, so she was like, I have balanced nutrition, so I'm not worried. And she did a lot, yeah. She took care of me very well in back those 9 months. But then my other people around were like, it's just 3 kgs. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to eat well. Baby doesn't get proper nutrition. He will not gain any weight. Aap kya kar rahe ho? You're not understanding. Blah blah blah. The normal routine stuff, you know. And I was like, don't worry, my dietitian is handling it and it'll get okay. So I delivered.
Thank
I was back with my I lost at 3 kgs also in like in 2 months time.
you. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And how did Sky grow up? Were you able to feed Sky? What happened that time?
I still breastfeed him. Just last week I started weaning him off breastfeed, and
Wow.
I'm normally on healthy. I'm still with you guys. I'm still dieting. I still have Kajal with me. I got in touch with you all since Jan to lose my post pregnancy weight because I kept my diet aside and I enjoyed my 1 year of my pregnancy post
Why
delivery.
needed it? तो PCOS वाली, जेस्टेशनल डायबिटीज वाली ब्रेस्ट फीड भी कर सकती है, ड्रग फ्री रह सकती है, and this is what I think the message that needed to go. We always think that medico, but it is all about what you eat, isn't
It's
it?
all about how healthy you're, how what's going in, what you're eating. If a burger is, as Khyati keeps posting the stuff, you know, you ants don't eat it, so how can you eat it? So it's simple.
Exactly. Yes, yes. And Fiona, I think you yourself are a nutritionist, no? Now, ऐसे आप मुझे
That's what people, all my friends are like, you know, you open your own, I mean, like, you open your own diet plan. I'm like, nahi yaar, I have absolutely no clue. I just follow what Khyati and Kajal have taught me, you know, and whatever I advise is absolutely nothing. You need to go through. And today itself, I told you one of my friend also would like to get in touch with you, you know. So whatever I have learned is through you, and I am not a nutritionist. I have no clue what I'm doing. It's whatever I've learned is for me, what I understand for my body, not for others. So I cannot even advise.
ये भी एक बहुत ज्यादा बहुत 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 important format है, where you need to understand one thing, and that one thing is people tend to share diets, you know. मेरा डाइट ऐसा, मेरा डाइट वैसा, people share things here and there, और तब पता चलता है लोगों को when there is a side effect that comes. So this was a
Yes.
message for all of you, okay, who should be realizing, ठीक है, that please don't share your diets. Your diets are yours. Please don't Google diets. Google diets करोगे तो यार जो है वही रहने वाला, ठीक है ना?
Yeah.
Having said that, Fio, what message do you have for the rest of us?
So guys, don't eat what you think everybody eat, like, you know. And if you think, okay, keto diet chalega mere se, I mean, ये diet करूंगी, sugar intake कम करूंगी, नहीं चलेगा ये सब, you know. You have to have a proper nutritionist. You need to have a proper follow this. This is what is your health. Supplements will be different from yours. Now, even if you contact mine, because it's for my body, it's for my bloating, it's for my personal issues, you know. Your body is different. So and also with regards to your pregnancy, if you think you have gestational diabetes, get it tested. Don't take it lightly. And if you think and if you're positive with gestational diabetes, contact a nutritionist, get a proper diet. Don't Google ki kya kha sakte hain gestational diabetes mein, kya nahi kha sakte, because that's very different. Agar 2 chapati mere ko kam kar raha hai, to aapko 1 chapati kam kar sakta hai. You know, it's very different with the food intact. What you eat, what you don't eat. So please be extra careful. And if you think, when you have a child, if you think you cannot give a child a burger, okay, a McDonald's burger, so that's not good for you also. If you want your child to eat healthy, so you also need to eat healthy. If you are not giving it to him, you cannot eat it. So it's simple. So just think कि आपको क्या चाहिए, आपको क्या नहीं चाहिए, and just go according to that. Okay. And all the best. And I'm always there. You all can contact me, DM me. I've always received so many messages asking me how's the balanced nutrition, and I've always given a positive feedback. I'm always there to guide you guys. but I'm not a nutritionist. I cannot tell you what you're supposed to do, but I can guide you, Khyati and Kajal. That's all I can do. So all the best.
Bye, Fio. Thank you so much for coming. Love you.
My pleasure.
Fiona, the teenager that was with us, 80-kilo ball, and Fiona, the mama who's now hot and slim trim.
Thanks, Kathy. It's nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Follow the diets, okay?
Yes, bye.
So that was Fiona talking about the entire episodes in her life, जिसकी वजह से उसका weight gain हुआ, जिसकी वजह से from 40 kilos she was about 80 kilos. Now we have to talk about various other topics that come to be of a lot of interest to you guys, है ना? आप लोगों में से किस किस को लगता है कि उनको थोड़ा सा हार्मोनल प्रॉब्लम होगा यहाँ या वहाँ? If you think that you are also suffering from a hormonal disorder, you can say hi. आपको अगर कोई भी question है post pregnancy weight loss के related, that also is something that we would love to help you answer. There were certain questions that had come. Team, if you can put it up now, I can get those answers right away. I am checking the pinned chats. अगर वो pinned chat कहीं है guys, तो please make sure that you are sending it to me. I am coming back with a lot of, here we go. Okay. सबसे पहले तो PCOS होता क्या है and PCOS की वजह से what do the women face or what do the women suffer from is something that we need to take a look at. PCOS जो है that is a very very naive disorder. किसी को लगता है कि मेरे hormonal imbalances है या नहीं है ना? Team, I would like to tell you guys that the Facebook live went off. I am going live again. I'm starting the live on Facebook again. So if you guys can, yeah, there. Okay. Yes. Right. Question number 1. Can you help me with post-pregnancy weight loss? Guys, I've gone live again. You all will have to share it to the relevant groups. Please do so. सबसे पहला question आया है which says that what to do about my post-pregnancy weight loss. सबको लगता है कि after delivery, mother's primary job या एक माँ का primary job होता है बच्चे को feed देना और उस वजह से एक माँ को बहुत सारा खाना खाना पड़ता है ना? People think like that, right? कि यार और otherwise why only post pregnancy? If you are working out and if you are exercising, तब भी आप लोगों को लगता है कि नहीं, I am somebody who is exercising, है ना? And because of my exercise, मुझे extra खाना allowed है. आपको मैं बता दूं कि आफ्टर योर डिलीवरी इफ यू आर एक्सक्लूसिवली ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग, ठीक है ना, अगर आप एक्सक्लूसिव ब्रेस्ट फीड कर रहे हो ना, आपको कितनी कैलोरीज एक्स्ट्रा लगती है पता है? फ्रॉम 0 to 5 months योर चाइल्ड, व्हेन द चाइल्ड इज 5 months ओल्ड, है ना, तब तक यू नीड एक्स्ट्रा 600 कैलोरीज ओनली. जी हाँ, एक 600 कैलोरी मील क्या होगा पता है? It will be a vegetable double cheese sandwich. Okay? इतना एक्स्ट्रा खाना आपको लेना है. So आपको अगर लगता है कि post pregnancy weight loss can be done after 1 year, after your baby is all grown up, तो ऐसा नहीं होता. It has to be done within the time frame. आपका बच्चा 1 year, आप वापस post pregnancy weight पे या अपने ideal body weight पे, सबसे अच्छा टाइम होता है वो. आप लोगों को, काफी लोगों को लगता है कि इफ यू डाइट आपकी ब्रेस्ट फीड में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. ऐसा नहीं होता. व्हेन यू आर डाइटिंग, अगर आपकी न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट, इफ योर न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट इज क्वालिफाइड, ठीक है ना, आपकी क्वालिफाइड न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट हमेशा एक बात का ध्यान रखेगी कि आपकी जो डाइट है इज रिच इन गैलेक्टोगॉग्स. गैलेक्टोगॉग्स क्या है? गैलेक्टोगॉग्स आर नथिंग, दे आर फूड्स, ओके, rich in milk producing sugar. Okay, galactogogues, ghee is not a galactogog, ठीक है ना. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप घी वाले लड्डू खाओगे तो वो गैलेक्टोगॉग नहीं है. शुद्ध अच्छा खाना, गुड tasty food is something that is going to help you throughout your entire breastfeeding period. इस समय आपको mentally लगता होगा कि I am hungry, but first and the most important test is आपको सबसे पहले 2 ग्लास पानी पीना चाहिए. ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के टाइम पे आपको काफी सारा what do you say, you will get a lot of water, that requirement of water, I would say, पानी की जरूरत बॉडी में बहुत होती है because you tend to feed a lot. ठीक है. एक क्वेश्चन आया है, another one which says how to motivate myself. I'm unable to wake up and I used to go to the gym before. Okay, what I would say is that सबसे बड़ा मोटिवेशन जो है ना वो हमें हमारे अंदर से ही लाना है. ऑल राइट, आप जितना भी मोटिवेट अपने आप को कर लो उतना ही आपका वेट लॉस सस्टेनेबल रहेगा. So to stay motivated, I would give you 3 tips. First is external motivation works at a certain level. बाकी हमारा ही काम है. अगर मुझे कोई क्लाइंट कंप्लेन करता है कि you don't talk to me every day, I tell them मुझसे शादी कर लो, मैं रोज बात करूंगी आपके साथ. और शादी कर लोगे तब भी मैं रोज मोटिवेट नहीं कर पाऊंगी. I am not such a good wife, right? I also have my bad days. So मोटिवेशन इज समथिंग जो आपको अपने अंदर से लाना है. और जिस दिन आपने अपना मोटिवेशन जो है दैट इफ यू मेक अप योर माइंड, आई टेल एवरीवन, जब मैं मोटी थी ना मेरी सोच अलग थी, जब मैं पतली हूँ मेरी सोच अलग है, मेरे कपड़े अलग है, द वे आई डील विथ माई लाइफ इज वेरी डिफरेंट. डिम्पल, हाय, हाउ आर यू? वेट इज मेंटेन? नो. ठीक है. सो मीना, हाय. सोनिया, हाय. हाय मीनाक्षी, हाय एवरीवन. सो मोटिवेशन का रूल नंबर 1 है उसको बाहर मत ढूंढो. ठीक है ना. हाँ, किसी का बिफोर आफ्टर देख लिया, दैट शुड किक एस, दैट शुड से नहीं मैं मोटिवेट होंगी. इट शुड गिव यू दैट पुश दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड. पॉइंट नंबर 2, ठीक है ना, कोई रियलिस्टिक गोल सेट करो यार. डोंट सेट अ गोल ऑफ गेटिंग अप एट 6 o'clock इन द मॉर्निंग जब आप अपनी लाइफ में कभी 8 बजे से पहले नहीं उठे हो. You get me? Unrealistic diets or unrealistic goals is something that you should not do. Lot of clients at Balanced Nutrition say that they want to lose weight and they want to lose weight fast. So I ask them, okay, तो मन में क्या है? तब वो कहते हैं यार कीटो डाइट कर लेते हैं. Then I have to explain them कि कीटो डाइट का जो पूरा फंडा है ना वो इंडिया में आके एक मजाक बन चुका है. कीटो डाइट को क्या, what is a keto diet? A keto diet is where your diet is 95% fat, okay, and the remaining 5% comes from protein. It is 0 carbs. Definition of a keto diet. क्या आप पूरी जिंदगी बीफ का स्टेक खा सकते हो? Can you eat mutton steak? And not even mutton, it is purely pork and beef based diet with lot of fat जो हमारी वेस्टर्न काउंटर पार्ट्स कर सकते हैं. यू बीइंग एन इंडियन, आप बने हो और आप बड़े हुए हो रोटी खा के, आप बड़े हुए हो राइस खा के, सब्जीज खा के, सडनली आपको लगता है आप कीटो डाइट कर लोगे. मोस्ट ऑफ द कीटो डाइट्स 2 महीने में 10 किलो तो रिजल्ट हो जाता है, लेकिन आगे के 2 महीने जब आप वो नहीं कर पाते ना तब 20 किलो वेट गेन होके क्लाइंट्स कम बैक टू अस. बट दिस टाइम उन्होंने अपना ब्लड लिपिड प्रोफाइल जिसमें कोलेस्ट्रॉल एक्सेट्रा होता है ना वो ऊपर नीचे कर दिया है. सो कोई भी डाइट कहीं भी एनी टाइम यू आर यूजिंग एनी डाइट और यू आर यूजिंग एनी टिप्स फ्रॉम गूगल या किसी ने किया या मुझ पे चला जैसे फियोना ने अभी बताया, इट डज नॉट वर्क दैट वे. सो सबसे पहली बात आपको ये डिसाइड करनी है कि आपका मोटिवेशन आपसे आएगा और वो आएगा ही. Why are you taking yourself so lightly? मुझे तो यार ईगो इशू हो जाए, है ना. Come on, I mean, I can't lose weight, I can't take care of myself. इतना बच्चों जैसा काम मैं नहीं कर सकती, right? So अपने ईगो पे लो इसको, ठीक है. So सबसे पहले तो हम ये ईगो में लेते हैं. उसके बाद what I want you to do is, I want you to first of all deal with a few things. I have a problem, big problem. मैं नॉनवेज नहीं खा सकती. I can eat 1 piece of chicken once in a month. उसके आगे नॉनवेज नहीं खा सकती. I am dealing with it. I am not able to eat a heavy breakfast in the morning. मेरी रात वाली मील के कार्ब्स कम नहीं होते। जी हाँ, टेम्परेरली जब मेरा वजन नहीं घट रहा था, आई वॉज डूइंग दीज थिंग्स, बट नाउ दैट आई एम ऑन मेंटेनेंस, आई एम बैक टू अ वेरी सस्टेनेबल, वेरी प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच। ठीक है ना। पॉइंट नंबर 3, नेवर एवर, सो अनरियलिस्टिक गोल्स नहीं करना है, अनरियलिस्टिक डाइट प्लान्स नहीं करने हैं, कीटो डाइट्स नहीं करनी है। या देयर इज वन वेरी वेरी नाइस डाइट pattern that I would like to talk about and that works very well for the Indian population. It is called as the intermittent fasting diet. जिसको intermittent fasting के बारे में पता है, very good. जिसको intermittent fasting के बारे में पता नहीं है, I think you should listen to this. You know, Indians, before there was electricity, hum mainly farmers the. Yeah, now that we see the farmers, just in North India, it is an amazing sight to see that India has so many farmers, and that also from a very small part of the country. So we are lakhs and lakhs of farmers even today. But जब हम farmers थे, तब जब दिन शुरू होता था, फार्मर अपना एक बहुत अच्छा सा मील खा के चला जाता था. इट यूज टू बी रोटी, इट यूज टू बी हिज रीजनल मील. अगर वो महाराष्ट्र का फार्मर है तो वो नाचनी रोटी खाता था. अगर वो पंजाब का फार्मर है तो वो अपना पराठा और अपना चिकन खा के, या अगर उसके पास पैसे नहीं है तो वो छोले या राजमा खा के चला जाता था अपने फील्ड में काम करने. लंच अगर है तो है, अगेन इट इज अ फाइबर रिच, मकई की रोटी, रागी की रोटी, जवारी की रोटी जो प्रदेश में अवेलेबल है वो. एंड उसके बाद ही यूज्ड टू कम बिफोर सनसेट एंड ईट. सो द टाइम फ्रॉम सनराइज टू सनसेट वाज व्हेन दे एट. एंड द टाइम फ्रॉम सनसेट टू सनराइज वो खाते नहीं थे, क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं थी, तो उनको पता नहीं चलता था कि खाने में कोई कीड़ा है या खाना कैसा है, इसीलिए वो नहीं खाते थे. और सर्दियों में जब भूख लगती थी ना, दैट इज वाई द लड्डू कॉन्सेप्ट. ठीक है, क्योंकि सर्दियों में रात जल्दी हो जाती है इन इंडिया. दैट वॉज अ पैटर्न दैट आवर फार्मर्स फॉलोड एंड दे वर इन फैंटास्टिक हेल्थ. उनके तो मसल्स होते थे, दे यूज्ड टू हैव दीज बाइसेप्स. इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग देयरफॉर इंडियन पॉपुलेशन पे अच्छे से चलता है, बिकॉज रात को हम लोग बहुत अच्छे से आपको एक मील दे सकते हैं which comprises of carbs which can be used left, right and center to make sure that आपको पता हो आप 12 घंटे फास्ट कर सकते हो, आप 9 से 9 तक खा सकते हो, आप 14 घंटे फास्ट कर सकते हो जहां आप 9 और 7 के बीच में खा लो. और दूसरा है एक 8 घंटे का विंडो जहां आप 10 और 6 के बीच में या 12 और 8 के बीच में खा सकते हो. इसमें आप कार्ब्स भी खा सकते हो. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स एट बैलेंस न्यूट्रिशन वी सी इट इज वर्किंग इवन फॉर डायबिटिक्स, इट इज वर्किंग इवन फॉर PCOS, इट इज वर्किंग फॉर थायराइड. सबसे बड़ा पार्ट इन सब चीजों में एक ही है, और वो है कि हमारा फैट और हमारा वेट कंट्रोल में रहे, जिसकी वजह से हमको कोई इश्यूज ना हो. सो डू समथिंग वेरी सस्टेनेबल, डू समथिंग वेरी डूएबल. एंड पॉइंट नंबर 3, जनरल एडवाइस मत लो. अगर आपके किसी फ्रेंड ने, इफ देयर इज अ फ्रेंड ऑफ योर्स हु हैज डन समथिंग एंड शी हैज गॉट रिजल्ट, गिव मी योर डाइट चार्ट, गिव मी दिस, गिव मी दैट, ऐसा नहीं होता. वो जिस डाइटिशियन के पास गया है या वो जिस फिटनेस इंस्ट्रक्टर के पास गया है, अगर आप वर्कआउट कर सकते हो, यू नीड टू गो टू दोज पीपल. यू कैन नॉट बी टेकिंग देयर डाइट चार्ट थोड़े से पैसे बचाने के लिए अपनी हेल्थ और खराब करना is not something that I would recommend at any cost. आप लोगों को पता है there is there are courses in India for becoming a nutritionist. Of course certificate courses है जो 3 महीने में एक nutritionist बना सकते हैं. There are courses which are diploma and there are courses which are degree. तो एक authentic degree वाली nutritionist क्या करती है? She does 10+2, preferably in science. आफ्टर दैट शी मूव्स ऑन टू ग्रेजुएशन. वो ग्रेजुएशन करती है अपना अप्लाइड न्यूट्रिशन में, क्लिनिकल डाइटेटिक्स में. मैंने अप्लाइड न्यूट्रिशन में किया था, जहां हमें कम्युनिटी न्यूट्रिशन, इंडिविजुअल न्यूट्रिशन, न्यूट्रिशन फॉर चाइल्ड, न्यूट्रिशन फॉर ओल्ड एज, न्यूट्रिशन फॉर स्पोर्ट्स पीपल से लेके सब सिखाया जाता है. और फिर मैंने स्पेशलाइजेशन किया आगे जाके पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में. हम एज न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट PhD भी कर सकते हैं. पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन के बाद आई गॉट अ जॉब इन लीलावती. माय पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन वाज इन क्लिनिकल डाइटेटिक्स, इसीलिए वेट लॉस भी आता है और ये क्लिनिकल भी आता है. एंड लीलावती हॉस्पिटल का एक्सपीरियंस ऑल्सो काउंट्स. एक केस जो डिफिकल्ट होता है जैसे कि अल्सर, या केस होता है अनकंट्रोल डायबिटीज, थायराइड, कोलेस्ट्रॉल, बहुत ज्यादा फैट जिसकी वजह से आपको ऑपरेशन करना पड़ रहा है, आर इजिली हैंडल्ड बाय अ न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट पोस्ट प्रेगनेंसी ऑल्सो। द मोमेंट योर बेबी इज 4 weeks old, आपको एक न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट से बात कर लेनी चाहिए, who should or who will help you decide your diet chart. जस्ट उसके क्वालिफिकेशंस एक बार पूछ लेना. Now, there is another question that had come. I hope I'm able to read that. If you have any more questions, guys, please make sure that you all are asking me and I will be happy to answer them. है ना? I am suffering with weight gain and cravings. यार ये cravings वाली जो चीज है ना, that can really put you off guard. Cravings is something that the mind needs to deal with. Most of the cravings are happening because I'll tell you why. नाश्ता, like अभी भी वर्क फ्रॉम होम चल रहा है, बट इट इज क्वाइट अ हेवी वर्क दैट वी डू. सो हमारा नाश्ता जो है ना, दैट नाश्ता इज फैंटास्टिक, दैट नाश्ता इज either a run or most of us have a chai toast or something like that. Very few of us have a नाश्ता फटाफट कर लिया. मिड मॉर्निंग में कुछ टाइम नहीं मिला, सीधा लंच कर लिया, लंच भी फटाफट थोड़ा सा खाया. अब जाके हमें 7:38 को जब हम वर्क टेबल से उठे, तब हमें इतनी ज्यादा भूख लगती है ना कि दैट भूख इज मिस्टेकन एज अ क्रेविंग. ठीक है ना? वो भूख है, और वो भूख इसलिए है क्योंकि काम के मामले में, और विच यू कुड हैव इजीली टेकन केयर ऑफ, इज योर मिडिल मील्स. ओके, आप तब नहीं खाते हो तो आप अब इतना सारा खाओगे, यू विल ईट सो मच that I am not going to be able to, you are going to eat so much that it is going to be difficult for me to help you, right? So what we need to do is we need to understand and we need to give you a very controlled diet where we also tell you how to get rid of your cravings. So Shelly, सबसे पहले तो स्वीट और फास्ट फूड की क्रेविंग्स तब होती है जब बहुत ज्यादा you're taking a lot of what do you say, time, or you're taking a lot of gap in between your meals. Second, you are eating less in the first half and eating too much because of your craving in the second half. ठीक है ना? So when it comes to these kind of things, we must understand that यहाँ पे आपको थोड़ा देखना होगा. नंबर 3, क्रेविंग का जो दूसरा रीजन है वो ये रीजन है कि हम बोर हो गए हैं. ठीक है ना? अगर आप बोर हो गए हो तो आपको कोई हेल्प नहीं कर सकता सिवाय कि आपका माइंड कंट्रोल. ठीक है ना? Barkha, yes, intermittent fasting is good for weight loss with PCOS also. I will ask my team to help you. ठीक है ना? Team, please take a screenshot and help Shelly, Barkha and everyone else who has asked us questions. अब जाके मैं बात करती हूँ हाउ टू बैटल दीज क्रेविंग्स. सबसे पहले यार, डोंट टेक गैप्स इन योर मील्स. अगर थोड़ा सा भी खाना है ना तो खा लो. सेकेंड पॉइंट इज डोंट अवॉइड और स्किप मील्स. ब्रेकफास्ट, अगर आपको मिड मॉर्निंग में भूख लगती है थोड़ी सी, भले ही फिर वो 2 बादाम हो या एक एप्पल हो, खा लो. लंच में भी एक नॉर्मल लंच करो, नॉट जस्ट रोटी सब्जी, थोड़ा सैलड ले लो. दाल का आज टाइम नहीं मिला है वर्क फ्रॉम होम की वजह से, हैव सम दही, ऑलराइट, बट मेक इट अ नाइस मील. चाय के साथ बिस्किट मत खाओ. ठीक है ना? चाय के साथ आप कुछ भी खा सकते हो. इट कुड बी चना, इट कुड बी अ भेल लाइक मी. मैं अपनी भेल में काफी सारा टमाटर डालती हूँ, पीनट्स डालती हूँ, कभी कभी कैबेज भी डाल देती हूँ चॉप्ड वाली, जो मेरी कुक बोलती है आपकी भेल कैसी है, बट दैट इज व्हाट आई डू. ठीक है ना? यहाँ पे यू ऑल्सो हैव टू रियलाइज कि अगर आपको स्वीट क्रेविंग हो रही है ना, अंजीर इज अ बेटर बेट. ओके, dried अंजीर or a dried date, yeah, they are a better bet than your chocolate or your biscuit, because वो आपकी मदद नहीं करेंगे, आपकी क्रेविंग जाएगी नहीं, उल्टे का बढ़ेगी. ठीक है ना? उसके केमिकल्स ऐसे होते हैं that will lead to cravings getting increased. All right, is banana flour good for gut? मुझे नहीं पता कि इसका आटा मिलता है बनाना का, बट बनाना on its own is a very good, बनाना on its own is a very nice fruit. काफी सारे ब्लड प्रेशर पेशेंट्स हैं जिनकी डायबिटीज अगर है तो देख के उनके मील में हम एक बनाना जरूर डालते हैं. We put a banana and we make sure that the banana is used for its high potassium एंड इट इज ऑल्सो आइडियल बिफोर गोइंग फॉर अ वॉक. इट इज आइडियल ब्रेकफास्ट के टाइम पे जहां आपको पूरा दिन आपकी एनर्जी and glucose is required for the brain. All right. I think I have answered most of your questions. Facebook Live, I don't know, is giving me trouble today, but Instagram Live पे आप लोगों से मिलके बहुत बहुत खुशी हुई. I don't know if you want to know आप लोग कितने weight क्या weight है आपका, क्या आप ideal body weight पे चल रहे हो कि नहीं. If you want to find that out, I am asking my team to put a link, okay, in the story section if possible, or link in bio, or a small little link here only. उसको हम कहते हैं health score. Okay, that health score is something, एक छोटा सा टेस्ट है. आप वो टेस्ट लो और आपको हम बताएंगे कि आपका आइडियल वेट क्या है, आपका बीएमआई क्या है और आपका ओबेसिटी डिग्री क्या है. ठीक है ना. तो डोंट फॉरगेट टू टेक दैट हेल्थ स्कोर. ऑलराइट. Food for sinusitis patients. Jatin, I want you to log on to balancenutrition.in, www.balance, B-A-L-A-N-C-E, nutrition, N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-N.in. ओके, आपको वहां पे जाके हेल्थ रीड सेक्शन जाना है और वहां पे साइनस रिलेटेड एक आर्टिकल है जो पढ़ना है. इट विल गिव यू अ लॉट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन साइनस रिलेटेड फैक्ट्स एंड फूड्स दैट हेल्प यू एज वेल. तो डोंट फॉरगेट टू गो ऑन द वेबसाइट या फिर हमको डीएम करो. आई विल हैव माय टीम हेल्प यू. Any other question that I have forgotten? Let me just check once. I am suffering from hair growth on the chin. Yeah, hair growth on the chin can get a little tricky because as a female, okay, आपके जो hormones है ना, वो hormones है आपको beautiful बनाने के लिए. आपके features जो है थोड़े feminine लड़की जैसे होते हैं. Hair on the chin, excessive hair on the face, they are all symptoms and they are all qualities of a male. Okay, तो अगर हमारी बॉडी में मेल हॉर्मोन्स की मात्रा थोड़ी बढ़ जाएगी, that is when we get those things. When I had severe PCOS, मुझे भी होता था ये सब. लेकिन जैसे ही PCOS कंट्रोल हुआ है, these things are in control. You will again need to visit a dietitian. You will need to visit a gynecologist, but वो भी आपको यही कहेगी कि going to a dietitian is a far better idea because ये सारे disorders हैं. ठीक है ना. So I think with that I can sign off today from the live, and it was nice talking to all of you. Make sure that you are following all the tips I'm giving, and we will meet very very soon with another live and an interesting topic. ठीक है ना.